So one of the themes of this movie is poor people need a chance. They can't just live in the ghettos forever, and yet Eminem was actually the original casting choice. But he didn't want to film anywhere in Detroit. But they were like, filming in Detroit? Oh no! Hypocrites. Elysium. Oh, that's such a. I love that word. It's so badass. So, Elysium follows Matt Damon, and basically his character is the bottom of the bottom. He lives in a futuristic world where Earth is basically a giant slum, and everyone's like, we don't want to live here anymore, so they live on a space station called Elysium, but only the richest of the rich live there, and it's very fancy, and they got super immortal tech, and it's so good. But some things happen, and Matt Damon, he needs to get his ass up to Elysium at all costs, and basically the whole movie is him trying to get there. Will he succeed? Will he not? It's a very big epic story. And I don't know if you guys been noticing, we've been having a little bit of a sci-fi boom the last couple years. We've had, I know it's a little bit older, District 9, but Looper, Edge of Tomorrow, Ex Machina, all these big sci-fi movies, and they're actually getting attention and they're getting fans. It's really cool time. Speaking of District 9, this is basically this director making another movie that's, going to be a big sci-fi movie, and it's going to have Charlito Copley, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And he went from being Charlito Copley's character, he went from being this little guy with a clipboard in District 9, and he had a very emotional character arc, and now he's in this movie, and he's basically this insane badass. And oh my god, I remember watching some of the bonus features for District 9, and he was living his character to a T. He is an amazing actor, and in this movie he kills it. Every scene that he is in, I am watching it, and I'm just like, yes, I need more. I need more. I'm sorry, I just look forward to all his movies, and even though he has some roles like Maleficent, where I'm just kind of a mixed bag for the most part, his movies, his performances, oh my god. And I will say, comparing to District 9, I do like District 9 more. I feel it had a very more distinct style, and they're both similar, especially with, traditional themes. District 9 had, don't separate people, and like it was a very, another story about we're all one. And this is very same kind of story about that, except, with poverty versus rich and all that kind of stuff. But they're both very cool sci-fi movies. But if you're looking for another District 9, I know a lot of people didn't like this movie nearly as much as that one. So just keep that in mind when you're going into this film. Another thing, in this movie, it's almost implied that everyone should be speaking Spanish. And I don't know why. I really just got that in my head. How cool would this movie be if everyone was speaking Spanish on Earth? And just kind of stuff like that. It's implied that on Elysium they speak, multiple languages, and I thought that would have been such a cool idea to implement in the film. I would have loved a story where just like, we have all these other people like speaking different languages, and I think that would have really helped the, cultural barriers between the people on Elysium and the people on Earth. And I do want to note, this director, he has some attention to detail, not so much in terms of story, but he'll have like a cool gun that seems like it has all this stuff going on. He'll have a cool armor suit. He puts details into the tech and into the sci-fi, and I really do appreciate that. And a lot of the visuals, they seem very distinct. There's a lot that is memorable in this movie. And as cool as these visuals are and what the scenery is, it's not like District 9 was filmed in a very cool way. This is just kind of filmed in another movie kind of way. And it doesn't take that many risks on terms of storytelling, and, the whole rich versus the poor thing, like, I really just didn't care about that. I felt they could have done a lot more with that would have really got me into the story, especially with the main character, who's basically just another guy. He doesn't have that much distinct storytelling or much depth beyond that. So my final thought is this movie could have been amazing. It could have been a sci-fi classic, but it had some things holding it back. But that didn't mean that it didn't have, great visuals or some really good ideas or, very amazing supporting characters with great actors and actresses playing them. But in the end, as much as I like this movie, I kind of wish they would have gone the extra mile and it would have been amazing. And with all that being said, I give Elysium a light 8 out of 10 and the Soul Badge of approval. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you have wonderful days, you wonderful people. I love you guys. You're all amazing. And with that, I leave you.
Man versus film.
Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome to Man vs. Film. This is going to be a movie review for Bad Neighbours 2. Bad Neighbours 2 is directed by Nicholas Stoller, the man that brought us the original Bad Neighbours, The 5-Year Engagement, Get Him to the Greek and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. The movie stars Seth Rogen, Zac Efron, Rose Byrne, Chloe Grace Moretz, Dave Franco, Lisa Kudrow.